Good morning, viewers. Welcome to ST Money's Morning News, your weekday business news channel. It's Wednesday morning, September 18, 2024, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Let's roll. The US stock indices wobbled on the first day of the Federal Reserve's pivotal policy meeting and closed nearly unchanged on Tuesday, giving up earlier gains that had vaulted the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average to record highs as investors braced for the first Federal Reserve cut in 4.5 years. Stocks moved higher earlier in the day after stronger than expected US retail sales boosted confidence in consumer health. The latest report from the US Commerce Department showed retail sales rose unexpectedly in August after a decline in auto dealership receipts was offset by strength in online purchases, suggesting the economy was on a solid footing through most of the third quarter. This is one more sign that the economy remains in a mid cycle expansion rather than contraction. Retail sales increased 0.1% last month compared to a consensus estimate of 0.2% decline. That is welcome news for investors who are bracing for what is likely to be the Fed's first interest rate cut at the conclusion of its meeting on 2 p.m. on Wednesday. It is aiming to preserve a solid job market now that inflation has cooled and the considerations are finely balanced. Derivatives markets suggest the probability of a half percentage point cut is about 2 in 3 according to CME's group's FedWatch 2. That is up a touch from Monday. Stocks have rallied to trade around record highs ahead of the meeting, with some investors giddy at the prospect of lower rates and a still growing economy. But with the bond traders betting on steep recession level cuts next year, all eyes will be on Fed Chair Jerome Powell's commentary on the economy during his news conference Wednesday. In Tuesday's sessions, stocks were little changed after pairing early gains. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 15 points or 0.04% to 41,606. The S&P 500 gained 1 point or 0.03% to 5,634, and the Nasdaq Composite gained 35 points or 0.2% to 17,628. Meanwhile, the Russell 2000 index tracking small caps, which investors view as likely to benefit from a lower rate environment, outperformed the three major indexes, climbing 0.74% on the session. Energy up 1.41% was the best performing of the 11 major S&P sectors, buoyed by a climb in crude prices, while healthcare was the worst performing with a decline of 1.01%. Microsoft up 0.88% was the biggest lift to the S&P 500 as shares rose after the AI frontrunners board approved a new $60 billion share buyback program and hiked its quarterly dividend by 10%. Among other movers, Intel gained 2.68% after signing Amazon.com's cloud services unit as a customer to make custom artificial intelligence chips and laid out other plans to weather its crisis. Moderna shares rebounded. The vaccine maker was the S&P 500's best performance after cost-cutting plans sent its shares tumbling last week. Volume on US exchanges was 10.23 billion shares compared with the 10.74 billion average for the full session over the last 20 trading days. Benchmark Treasury yields ticked up 3.641% after settling Monday at 3.622%, the lowest level since June 2023. Brent crude, the global oil benchmark, is back above $73 at $73.70 a barrel. Gold is at $2,572 per ounce. That's it for today, folks. See you tomorrow morning. In the meantime, let us know in the comment section what are your thoughts for the market. Happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.